We're live, by the way. There's no introduction. We're just live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, right. Stream health.
Stream health.
We're gold.
Is it hurt? Is it hurt?
We're at green.
Yay.
We're at green.
Yay.
Let me see how it sounds. Okay.
How we sound?
Joe, talk to people.
I am talking. Hi, guys. It has been a hot minute.
Okay.
We have been, we had a hiatus last week because guess who was not here and was enjoying the Chiefs game?
Me.
That was,
Ooh.
Here's the reference. It was
Go Chiefs.
It was Dylan. Dylan, how was the Chiefs game?
It's great. Saw everything I wanted to see and more.
What was more?
I want to see a Patrick Mahomes deep ball, and that's what I got.
So, yeah, no, we had a hot break last week. I haven't told Dylan what happened in my apartment, but I would like to tell him and everyone else here live, because that's usually where we do our podcast. If you notice, we're doing it here in Dylan's room. If you're listening on iTunes, thank you guys so much. Or any other podcast service, thank you guys. And you'll just have to imagine us in a different location than where you normally imagine us, because that's what's going on. So, as for what's going on in my place, so the roof of our the room that Dylan and I shoot in, our nerd room, is currently, or was, cracked and about to fall in. So we had been calling that in like, hey, we need to get this place fixed. And eventually they were like, okay, cool, get everything out of that room. I don't know. I think most of you guys have seen like one side of it.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff in there. So I spent all Friday night doing that and Saturday morning taking everything out of that room so that they can fix the roof. The roof is now fixed, but it now smells like a piece of cardboard puked into a expired jug of soy milk. It smells awful.
Now that's a specific reference.
And if you walk in that room, you'll be like, yep, Joe was right. Dylan was right. But you want to know the best part about it? It gets so much better. So,
like better as in like it gets worse?
As in it gets way worse.
Okay.
As it made the entire experience just way worse. So while we were, during that week, before they told us, hey, you need to take everything out, we had a box of 500 mealworms in a cardboard box. You want to know what I found out? Mealworms can eat through cardboard. I'm talking maybe...
Yeah, sorry.
I'm talking 100 mealworms got out of that box. 100 mealworms got out of that freaking box and found their way all over the apartment. Not just the nerd room, but our linen closet, the living room. One made it into the bedroom, which really freaked me out. But the thing is, with mealworms, their instinct is to go somewhere, like they want to burrow and or they want to be somewhere dark.
Same, relate.
Okay,
Fuck.
So guess what? We're never gonna get that sponsorship. Dang it. You okay, man?
You were good. Sorry.
What prompted you? What makes you think?
I don't know.
Like, just this time, like, normally you're, like, passionate about something, but this time you're just like...
I'm into the story.
So, their instinct is to find... Mealworm's instinct is to find somewhere really dark and or very low, okay?
Same.
So, we were finding them in literally every box. Whenever we moved something, they would be in a corner. The worst part, though, I opened up my old Pokemon card binder. I'm talking 7 of them were piled in the spine of them, all right? They are all over the freaking place. They're in my comic book box. Oh, sorry. They're in my comic book box. They're in, they had like 8 in our a medicine box we had literally next to the box that they were being kept in. And I'm talking, we found 100 just moving things around, and we've maybe found 16 since we moved everything out of the room. They've just been coming out because we sprayed the place afterwards, of course, because I'm not dealing with all that. So we sprayed the place, and they've been coming out periodically. and we've been finding them, taking them out, throwing them away. Yeah. It was awful, and I hated it, and that's why we're here. All of that to say, that's why we're in a new setting. So, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and catch up with just a few of the little things that have happened the past couple of weeks. The first thing I will really want to talk about is the Red Dead 2 trailer that happened. Gameplay. We got our first, like...
We talked about that last week.
No, we didn't, because we weren't here last week.
We talked about it 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't a thing 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Walk into buildings?
No. I'm talking about the trailer that happened, where you can actually, like talk to people. Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's... Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's how long it's been. All right. Even better trailer than that. You ready? Star Wars Resistance.
Yeah, better trailer.
Oh my god. Look at the
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Look at the like-dislike ratio to that freaking trailer, and you will feel so bad. No, I take it back. If you're Preaknation, Preaknation like us, then you'll be like, oh yeah, this is well-deserved.
Let me see if I'm actually in the camera when I get over here.
Barely.
Pennywise is in the camera.
That's all that matters.
I hate mirrors.
That's creepy. But, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Star Wars Resistance. So, Resistance, okay, when they announced... Stupid. When they announced that he was going to be... See, you got me thinking about Pennywise. When they announced that Star Wars Resistance was going to be the title of the new show, I got, like, partly excited. I really wish they would have kept it in the, the Rebels versus Empire thing. Sorry, I'm watching Dylan do stuff. I was really hoping they would keep it in that vein, because I really liked Rebels. I loved Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I'm glad they have a new season of that coming out, but, when they were like, oh, we're going to do Resistance, I was like, okay, I mean, that's kind of where it had to go, because you're trying to push the new Star Wars movies that you guys are doing. I understand Disney. It's a marketing tactic, blah, blah, blah. So, the animation style, let's just talk about that first.
That's horrible.
I didn't know they were going so hardcore on the modern, three-dimensional anime style that they... Oh, my goodness gracious. I cannot... It's so... distracting. It doesn't even feel like Star Wars. When I was watching it, I was like, this looks like an average kids show that originated from Japan.
Yeah.
And is going to get dubbed over here by weird actors. Right. So that's what it felt like when I was watching this trailer. The only thing that I was like, oh, that's Star Wars, was there's BB-8.
Yeah. There
is someone wearing Poe's jacket. I'm going to assume it's Poe. But I did not feel like, oh, that's Poe at all.
Yeah.
And then I think there's like a glimpse of a stormtrooper, like a First Order stormtrooper. Maybe it might be Phasma. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
Oh God. I bet that's so bad. I bet it's so bad in the podcast online. I'm so sorry, guys. For those who don't know, Dylan just sneezed in my face. My eyes were open, my mouth was open, and everything. So I just took an unhealthy amount of Dylan germs to the face. Thank you.
Okay.
So, back to Resistance. The only reason I would ever watch this show... God, I hate that I'm saying it. The only reason I would ever watch this show is if it eventually tied into Rebels, and even then, at that point, I'd probably just YouTube the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Me too. I'm trying to see.
So, I just want to see the thing. It's alright, my instinct right now is to take phones if people are using them. That's what I'm supposed to do at work. So I'm just like, hey, there's a phone. Hey, mine. Can't get it back in 5 school days. It's the school's policy. But, yeah, no, people do not like this trailer at all.
It's horrible.
Oh, yeah, not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. You okay?
I watched
you watched the sneeze? Was it bad?
Well, I'm like looks like I'm like not paying attention, which I am, and then I'm just like, yeah, no.
Gross.
Rebels looks horrible. I mean,
Rebels is great. Sorry, Resistance.
Resistance looks horrible.
Yeah.
Just looks bad.
Yeah, no, like we're talking. All right,
The animation
animation-wise looks bad. Talk about the like.
It's kiddie.
Yeah.
It's kitschy.
And see, is the thing kitschy? Oh my God.
It's just not good.
It is, but another part that got me was the fact that what do you call it? They're like it's so kiddie. It looks like a baby child kid show. It's so bright and all the people are like, woo! You know what I mean? So it looks like a little child's show, but it airs at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. So it's not a kid's show.
No kid. On a school night, no kid's going to be
Dude,
up.
I'm
and if they are up, it's because they're playing Fortnite.
I'm not up at 10.
No.
I'm asleep at like 8:30.
Yep. Yeah, in the school year, beginning of the school year, heck no, I'm out like a light. I really am. No, I've been watching Westworld, and that show takes my brain, like it makes my brain think so much.
I love it. Love that show.
It makes me think so freaking much.
Better than Game of Thrones. Come at me.
I haven't watched enough of Westworld to.
Come at me in the comments. A better Westworld 2 seasons is better than all of Game of Thrones so far.
So, it's definitely different, but I've been watching that show. And that show's been exhausting me, but. I'm not. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to stay up for Resistance.
Nah. What's that noise? Did you turn my coffee pot off, or is it still?
It's still on. Okay. I got it. So, final thoughts on Resistance before we move on, because I do not want to give that thing any more free press.
Have you told them to like the dislike ratio? The numbers?
No. The last time I've checked,
it was 77 dislikes to 10,000. Sorry, 77,000 dislikes to 10,000 likes.
Yeah, 77K, 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10K people liked it. And then that vocal minority that Disney keeps talking about, people not liking the new Star Wars stuff, 77K, including yours truly. I was one of them. Were you?
I don't think so.
No. I love, if you want to enjoy a good laugh, go watch the comment section.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Go look at some of that, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, because that... Some people that's some good references down there.
There's sick memes going on.
And bravo, Preak Nation.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That I'm trying to think. There's still some drama about the James Gunn thing.
Here's the thing about that, and I don't. Cause we're not a political channel.
No,
this isn't a political thing I'm about to say.
No.
What he said was horrible.
Oh God, yes.
And the whole
that's not political at all. That's just fact.
Well, the whole like it was 10 years ago. It shouldn't matter. He was a different person then. Have you seen the movie Super?
Oh, that
Same
movie's
kind of jokes.
weird. Yeah.
It's horrible. Like the thing is I don't think it matters. It's like okay, and this is a very far-fetched example, but in the future, if you're having a movie and you're like, you know who'd be good for this role? Kevin Spacey. Oh, but didn't he rape little boys? That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. It's like, well, it's just my sense of humor. I'm sorry, but I don't think your sense of humor, like, that worked. That's like a kid getting in trouble. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, F off. But the whole, like, Dave Bautista right now is just like, I'm not going to be in
Guardians if James isn't in it.
Okay.
Yeah, Disney's like,
anyway. Anyone can replace Drax.
Yeah, I know. That's what kind of makes me feel like. So, either Drax isn't going to be in it at all, which would be a shame.
Sure, whatever. But Drax, to me, was a very underwhelming part of Guardians 2. I like him in Infinity War, but...
I liked him in Guardians 1. I didn't really think he was, like... I really think a lot of things were underwhelming about Guardians 2, but I get what you're coming from.
He just... If I had to pick one Guardian that's like the weakest of them all, it's definitely Drax.
Yes.
Because my problem with Drax is just like every joke he tells goes on too long. Because like even in Infinity War when he's like, "You're not. This is a man. You're a dude."
Oh, that was
just
funny.
Like, it is funny.
That was funny.
And then he just keeps going, and you're like, okay. Or the thing about his nipples.
Movement. Oh, I didn't like the nipples one. That was stupid. Yeah, that was a dumb one.
The movement one is hilarious.
The movement one's great. I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Sure.
He's yawning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
in the middle of the plan.
Yeah, but those are the Russo brothers writing him bad.
Yeah.
Russo,
It's bad when the Russo brothers can do.
Yeah. If you watch the Infinity War like features, they're talking about this is the biggest movie we've ever done. I'm like, okay. For starters, your other movies that aren't Marvel movies
Yeah.
is Yumi and Dupree.
Yeah.
So
Speed Racer.
Yeah. So move on with that.
Yeah. This is the biggest movie you ever. Yeah, I think you could say that about just about anybody. Like,
you
it's
could have
a
said that
pretty
about all
freaking
their
movie.
movies before that. It's
Yep.
like Winter Soldier was the biggest one, Civil War.
It's a big one. How big one?
Infinity War.
It's just so big. But they still haven't released the title.
Have you seen the thing that's like they'll probably be around December? When the DVD came out, I thought they were.
Yeah, I would assume by the time the DVD came out, like they're like, all right, everyone's seen it. Let's release the title. My thought, and I've said this on the show before, is they're going to have another press conference because I think that's why they're holding out on Captain Marvel trailer too. Because
yeah, but that one doesn't make sense to me.
That one doesn't make sense either because that movie comes out in March, and I think like usually by the timeline that Marvel usually releases trailer to movie release, it's usually if timing gets me, it's like it would have been here in July, you know. But now it's almost September, and we haven't even gotten any like hints of a Captain Marvel trailer.
Are they done shooting, or are they still shooting?
Oh, dude, yeah, they've been done shooting.
Are they done shooting Avengers 4?
They, from my understanding,
Didn't they just film at the same time?
Yes, they filmed at the same time, and that they are like super ahead of schedule with Avengers 4, and they might bump up the release date from the first weekend in May. So that's what I've heard. But and I've said this before, I think they're going to do a huge press conference they're going to show the Captain Marvel trailer. They're going to show a teaser for whatever Infinity War 2 is, whatever Avengers 4 is. They're going to show a trailer with the title, and they're going to announce the next slate of movies. Because we already know that Spider-Man is the next one after. Home. Yeah, that one's. We already know that's in development. But like usually, this is what they did with right before Age of Ultron. It was after Ant-Man. We knew Age of Ultron, but we didn't know anything after that. And so they were like, oh, here's our slate of movies all the way through like 2019. I think it was all the way through 2019 because that was back when they were still gonna do a Inhumans movie before it became a show.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they were gonna do a Humans movie in between. It was gonna be Infinity War 1, Captain Marvel, Inhumans, Infinity War 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I thought was going to happen. Or that's what we saw was going to happen. But then, getting the rights to Spider-Man happened.
X-Men.
Well, yeah. Fox. Oh, yeah, they're probably holding off so they can prepare all that stuff too. And they're probably going to announce, hey, we got a new Fantastic Four movie coming out, which the only thing that would make me excited about that is Doom. Although, I'll admit...
Silver Surfer.
That too.
I want that.
I'll admit I am excited that I just want a good Fantastic Four. They have so much potential there. But that's another story.
Wherever Avengers Endgame leaves off will determine if I'm like, okay, I'll continue my MCU reign. But if like the post-credit scene is like, if it's not
Mole Man.
No,
it's not gonna be Mole Man. It's not gonna be Mole Man.
Some dumb shit. I'm trying to think of villains that just don't do it for me. Because Annihilation, I like him. Okay, if it's Annihilation, I'll be like...
it's either going to be...
If it's Kang, I'll be like, okay, I'm out. Adios,
See, I like Kang.
I do, but I'm...
I like Kang. I like Kang the Conqueror a lot. But I don't think they would go... Because Thanos, they were like... Not a lot of people know. I had people that were like, oh yeah, that's Galactus, isn't it?
So when they show Galactus, they'll be like, I don't
know Thanos?
Who's that?
Who that? Yeah.
Some molecule man?
Yeah. See, that's my thing is I think they're... The end credits for Infinity War 2, it has to be.
Has to be someone. Has to be Doom. Has to be Galactus.
Has to be Galactus.
If they show Magneto, I'm out. or some form.
Yeah, I don't want them to show somebody that we've already seen. Like, even if it's like, oh hey, look, we've got Sir whatever. We got Ben Kingsley. Oh no, can't do that. We've got this really good actor playing.
Mark Strong would be a good Doctor Doom.
Mark Strong's a solid villain. Isn't he He's the
bad guy in Shazam.
That's it. Man, he's just all about playing DC villains.
If he's not Sinestro.
Yeah, no, that kind of made me upset. But, no, I think Galactus would have to be their next big bad. Because, like, people know him, but, like, that's my thing is, like, where do you go from there? Like, my thing is, where do you go after the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
You know?
Galactus.
And then Galactus. Galactus is the only thing I can think. Which, even then, the Infinity Gauntlet is a universal threat. Whereas Galactus is a planetary threat. However...
You're going to have to... I mean, there's no way you can up the ante.
No, I understand that.
So you're going to have to... And with as many...
You can in the fact that Galactus is going to kill all of the humans. Not just half. Like, he's going to extinct the human race. Whereas Thanos is like, half, done.
Dumb.
But see, here's the thing with Galactus that I'm hoping... Because I shot a video, and you'll hopefully see it here on the channel here pretty soon, that Thanos is a... they're trying to make... They made him sympathetic.
I'm a bitch.
They made him sympathetic.
Say it.
You got... No, I'm not going to. Because my students are watching this. But my...
I'll say it.
Was it Thanos? Nah, don't worry about it.
Do you approve of it, of me saying it? He's a bitch.
You already said it 3 times. So, Freak Nation. So, no, Thanos, they tried to make him sympathetic in the fact that, like, you understand some of where he's coming from. Like, all right, finite resources, he's trying to save the universe because he's like, all right, if the resources are finite, maybe if I take away half of the people that are using these resources, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that with Galactus.
Galactus just wants to eat.
Galactus is like, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
But then I would have thought that about Thanos. Like, oh, Thanos, he just wants to impress death. So watch them be like, I have to save my home planet. Or I have to save my people by absorbing the Earth so I can save my own people.
Which I'm like, dude.
Like, okay, listen. Yeah, it's Galactus. He's a god. He's essentially a god.
Yeah. Just
own it. You know what I mean? So, I hope they do that. That's what I'm hoping. And that would be an awesome reveal. Speaking of that press conference, because we're still, I guess, on the vein of that. Oh, no. Before, like, on the press conference, let's say, what would be a movie you would want to see? Like, they're announcing all these new movies. What they're going to do, what they did with the last one was they were like, all right, here's the sequels that are coming out. And here's a couple new characters.
Winter Soldier movie. Solo movie. Oh, you mean new characters?
No, I get what you mean. That would be a new, because, like, the Black Widow movie has been a rumor for years.
I don't see that happening. Maybe it'd be like Winter Soldier and Black Widow, but I don't see her. She's probably done with these movies because she's going to more an artsy movie kind of stuff.
That's what Chris Evans is doing. That's what I hear. Or he's doing directing. But
boy, if I was getting so many billions of dollars for playing Captain America, I'd put a smile on and love every second of it.
Yeah,
and
they're
be like, don't kill me.
Well, the physical strain from all the working out. You look like a Greek god.
Yeah, you look like a Greek.
Stop it.
Don't do more movies like Snowpiercer, which is like universally not liked.
Really? I haven't seen it.
It's all right.
Yeah. It's universally all right.
The problem with art movies you're gonna have like a select handful of people that like it,
right?
Another handful that get it but don't like it, and then everyone else is just gonna be like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah, not my thing.
Yeah. So, what characters do I want to see? Shogun Warriors. I don't want to see the Shogun Warriors.
I know. I'm just kind of like,
I'm trying to think. Thunderbolts.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I think Thunderbolts would be cool. Who would you want on the team?
Norman Osborn as the Iron Patriot. Venom.
Yep.
Agent Venom.
Yeah. Agent. Oh shoot. Yeah. I'd be down for that.
Who else is? I'm trying to think of people that are on that.
I know.
Team.
I'm trying to think.
You could redeem Vulture by putting him on there, but they're probably gonna kill him with the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Sinister Six, even before Amazing Spider-Man 2, doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. Not your thing?
I mean, like, it's a cool little story arc.
Uh-huh.
But God, I feel like they're killing it. Like, with the game coming out, it's in the game, and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 try to do it, and it looks like that's what they're trying to do in the MCU,
Yeah.
too.
They're dead set on making that happen. So you can't...
I mean, like, it's a cool idea in theory, and I'm like, it's a cool idea to see it. Like, Ultimate Spider-Man,
right?
The comics does it really well.
Right.
But the thing with the Sinister Six is they, like, Captain America and Iron Man help them out, too.
Yeah.
Because they try to take over, like, Washington, D.C. or something like that.
Right.
But... I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to think.
Like, a couple team-ups would be fine. Like, Vulture and Scorpion is fine.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I also don't want Kraven in any movie.
Oh, yeah. There was a rumor that Kraven was going to be the bad guy in Black Panther before Killmonger.
I think that'd be a cool little thing for him to be in Wakanda.
I mean, makes sense. I mean, the guy frequents Africa.
Who doesn't, man?
I would love to go to Africa.
It's hot. But I don't know. It's just like Sinister Six for some reason doesn't do it for me. I just don't know why, because everyone else loves them, right?
It's cherry.
I know it's cherry. I'm drinking
Reference?
coffee.
You get the reference?
Yeah.
Ah ha ha!
It's cherry.
Cherry. Stupid freaking movie.
Put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth.
Who else? Who else is out there?
Well, that's what I'm trying to think.
Fantastic Four, I guess.
I would get excited about that.
The Doom Patrol. Fantastic Five with Spider-Man.
I think Fantastic Four would make me excited. I think that, like, honestly, because I'm trying to think of all the other
X-Men
heroes.
Wouldn't. Any X-Men wouldn't.
I think it depends on how they do the X-Men. It depends on that.
Can you look at another person and be like, "Oh, you're Wolverine"?
No.
Yeah.
I can't. I honestly can't. That's like saying, "Oh, hey, not RDJ. What's going on, Tony Stark?"
I'll say it. And for a while there, I fought this idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can do Joker in any more movies after The Dark Knight. I think.
We're doing okay.
I know it's like random, but we're talking about people who play roles.
No. You're right.
But, like, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm just like, Mark Hamill doesn't count because that's voice acting.
Yeah.
Like Jared Leto, and like people are just like, what about Joaquin Phoenix? I'm like, I don't think you can do him anymore.
No, I don't think
that sucks. I don't think you can do
because he's like one of the most popular, if not the most popular, Batman villain.
Oh yeah.
No, DC villain.
He's hands down the most popular DC villain, but like that's one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. It's the best comic book movie of all time.
Agreed.
I'm just like, it's because of him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier. But
no, I agree. I think that having 2 different Joker movies, one of them being the Jared Leto that people did not like.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I just think it'd be like recasting Wolverine. Like, you don't touch it.
Yeah.
Work around that handicap that you've made for yourself, unfortunately. Right. But like,
well, yeah, unfortunately, because you'd have to go Batman without Joker.
Yeah.
You'd have to go X-Men without Wolverine, which almost doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. Don't do it then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. X-Men has been going on for so long. I think some people are just sick of it. Me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the only reason I would be on board, and the only reason I am on board, is because I guess the same reason for the Spider-Man thing. Because, like, if you think about it, 2 Spider-Man reboots in the span of 5 years. You know what I mean? Because it was Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man was in 2012, and by 2017,
we got a new one.
We already had a new reboot. Technically, 2016 is when the new Spider-Man showed up. You know what I mean? But
oh yeah.
Yeah, so like literally in the span of less than half a decade, we had rebooted. So I was okay with that just because I had always wanted to see Spider-Man interact with those characters. It's the only reason I would be on board with X-Men is because I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest. Like, I wanted to see X-Men with these characters. Fantastic Four, I don't really care. I'm like if they never showed up with the MCU characters, I would be okay. I just want a good Fantastic Four movie because the potential is there.
Yeah, Fantastic Four, see, I'm reversed. I would want to see them interacting, but I would want to see them interacting like...
I want to see the Hulk fight the Thing. So freaking bad. I would love to see that in a movie.
Yes, I would. Who's stronger? Hulk's stronger.
Hulk is stronger.
The Thing is just a big old P word to
Yeah.
me. But the Fantastic Four would be cool. I would want to see Reed Richards, Tony Stark,
That would be cool.
Bruce Banner, and Shuri. What's her name?
Yeah.
Shuri.
Yep.
Them all have that interaction.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't. Out of the 3 of the 4 characters I just named, I don't think one of them is going to survive Infinity War. But I don't know which one. I don't think RDJ is going to die. By the way.
No.
I don't think he wants to.
No, I don't think he likes it too much, and he's too much of a.
Because now if you
Asset.
kill him, it's just like you killed him in Infinity War 1,
Yeah.
but didn't.
Yeah.
So.
At that point, I was like, I don't think he's gonna make it. I think this is it.
I knew.
He's gonna die. See, you knew because you read those freaking spoilers.
I'm probably the worst person to go to those movies because everyone's
Yeah.
reacting. I'm just
You were
like,
the worst person to talk to about Westworld.
I'm
with,
sorry.
too. Dylan spoiled a huge Westworld thing.
It's not the biggest one, but it's a big one.
Yeah.
It may be the biggest one because that
It's
whole
probably the
season's
biggest
built around that.
Yeah.
But
See, I didn't know that, and now I'm looking at it with whole new eyes.
it kind of helps you see it though.
I mean, I guess.
Because after I knew that, I watched season 1 again. I'm like, you can see all the gears turning, but I don't know. Doctor Doom would be cool. I don't. X-Men maybe have them in movies because X-Men you can finally really explain. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver,
Yeah. That would. Yeah.
but
Yeah,
at the same
I
time,
would
it's like
like
they've
that.
already done it.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, it became because of the Mind Stone.
But the Mind Stone doesn't do that to people, does it?
No, unless it somehow unlocked something that was already in them, like the mutant gene.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see where
Yeah.
you come from.
Yeah.
Good on
So,
thinking.
but see, that's what I think will happen. Like, I think Infinity War will be the catalyst for mutants, because I'm pretty sure whenever they bring everyone back, it'll somehow unlock the mutant gene in people. But then you lose backstories to Magneto, who is tied into the Holocaust.
Yeah,
Kind of. Hold up.
I think-
Hold up. Kind of. Because he can still have experienced it, but then he gets his powers.
I don't like that. I don't like everyone getting their powers at like the same time.
Yeah, that would be weird.
I don't like that. If
That
they
would
go
be
that
weird.
route, I won't like it.
Yep. I honestly can't think, because, like,
Because, well, I mean,
unless they, like, are like, okay.
there's rumors that Janet Van Dyne
Is a mutant.
is that the mom?
No.
She's a mutant.
Yes. Janet. Van.
Hope, yeah, Hope is the daughter. Yeah, there's rumors that she's a mutant. Because she's just like,
Yeah, I heard that. And she said something about evolving, and that's kind of their big thing.
that's like, yeah, the whole movie's kind of about, theme is about evolution.
And so, yeah, I saw that rumor too. And I was like, wait a second.
I see it.
Yeah.
And if you watch the movie, she talks about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe.
Maybe. Faux show.
But there's a lot of things that the MCU changes up that I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, Ultron's backstory, cool.
I got over it.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I hated it
I hated it at first.
before, and then I watched it. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's probably so far my favorite Avengers movie. Just rewatchability. Just because I can watch that movie all the time, and it's hilarious. But, what's it called? Oh, just, they change up a lot of stories, which I'm like, okay, whatever. If they start effing with, like, mutants and making characters who aren't mutants, I'd be like, okay, you've lost Dylan. And I'm usually pretty lenient with
Like,
you guys.
Rhino shows up, and he's like, I'm a mutant, and now I got rhinos. Now I got
Rhino-
Rhino
Or
horn.
like Janet Van Dyne, who's never been a mutant, is now a
Oh,
mutant.
yeah. That's what they did to Namor. They were like, oh, he's the first, or he's a mutant now. And he's like, whatever.
If they introduce him, you can make him a mutant.
Don't
'cause
introduce him.
Camera's down here.
Don't introduce. Don't introduce him. You don't know me. I hate Namor. My favorite scene in all of comics so far. Well, not all, but one of my favorite scenes of comics is when Black Panther stabs Namor in the gut and kicks him off a tower.
My favorite is when Thanos claps in between Captain America's head. You just see Captain America's head.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, and then that other thing where Nebula rips, not even Nebula, some girl that Thanos creates. He's like, hey, look, I can create life. He like rips Tony Stark's head off in the Iron Man armor, and she's holding it, and you see blood dripping.
It's horrible.
Oh, it's in Infinity Gauntlet.
I know it is.
Oh, gosh, messed up.
Yeah,
But-
I really hope they don't go that route because they still have to fight him.
Yep.
I don't think he knows how the Infinity Gauntlet works.
I know,
Rewatching it.
like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, dude, you got 4. They established that you had 2 of the stones and you were the most powerful being in the universe. You had 4, and these guys were like, oh, punch it, punch. I'm like, literally, Power Stone, Space. I knew how to use that thing better. You were just like, hey, look, let me show you a picture. Like, he didn't really start using that thing until after he almost got beat.
How did he know who Tony Stark is?
I have a feeling that they'll establish that later, because I was wondering that same thing. If you think about it, Tony was the one that really was the reason his army failed, because he's the one that blew up the...
I guess, and Loki probably told him.
And Loki worked for him.
Yeah.
So, that's what I got out of it.
I still like the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I may knock it down to like a 7 instead of an 8.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad.
I'm still hanging out at 8. That's how I feel.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I might give it a 7, 7.5. There's just a lot of backstory stuff that I don't like. The action in that movie's kick butt.
Kick butt.
I almost said kick ass.
Just say it. You've been saying
I just
everything
said
else.
it.
Okay.
I don't know, there's just a lot of like Thor Ragnarok backstory that they just
Oh yeah.
wiped
Even
it.
Guardians. I was thinking that the other day when I watched it. I was watching it and he was like, "Oh, he decimated Xandar." I was like, wasn't that the point of Guardians, was to save Xandar?
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's just like
That kind of stuff just kind of ticks me off.
and that happened off screen.
Yeah, that ticks me off.
Yeah.
And like it's a weird thing because I'm sure there's some people who are out there who are just like, it's Thanos. He's super strong, or like it doesn't bother
I
them
would
as
have
much.
loved to have seen.
I would have loved to see him decimate Xandar.
I literally, like, that was how I imagined the movie opening up, was him, like, that's how you show his power without the gauntlet, is he's walking through and he's just decimating everything.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a cool end credit scenes for Guardians 2.
He's not even in Guardians.
He's not in Guardians. They talk about him, but he's not in it. I think that would have been one amazing.
That's one
end-credit
reason I'm
scene.
excited James Gunn isn't going to be part of Guardians 3 because he had... I personally think Guardians 2 is one of, if not the worst movie in the MCU, depending on the day. Thor Dark World's down.
I was going to say.
But then Guardians 2 is probably like right above it.
All right. I was going to say, I think
But
that's what my favorite list is like.
Thor Dark World's always down
Yeah,
there.
it's all... Thor the Dark World is always the worst.
But I would say Guardians
Even
2...
Chris Hemsworth say that. Sorry.
I did say that. I would say Guardians 2 is right above it. Just because there's so many things he just freaking didn't do that you needed to do.
Right.
Unfortunately, like, I know you want to make your own movie, but at that point, you're building a franchise and you look at the stories before, or the stories after Guardians 2 that are going to lead into Infinity War. You have Black Panther and... what was the other one? It was Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you didn't do anything.
Nope.
You just
I mean, the only thing you were like, hey, is this shit?
You did Ego, and it was like,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
And you didn't, and you made Ego a bigger deal in the, I'm sorry, in the books, he's just like, if you get caught on his planet, you're like kind of caught there, but just wait for him to go to sleep and then just launch off.
Right.
Stupid villain.
Yeah.
Stupid. You could have done so many other villains. But whatever. Whatever. Also, found out, sorry, I'm just
Go
jumping
for
around. The villain in Captain Marvel is a Kree.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
So she'll probably be associated with Ronan. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about that.
Well,
Because that's how she gets her powers,
Ronan?
is from the Kree.
Ronan.
No, just the Kree.
Does Ronan have powers or is he just a Kree now?
Ronan,
He's a Kree.
He
What's
has-
the word?
accuser?
No. Wait, he is an accuser. Kree. I keep wanting to say activist. But that's not it.
Oh,
Fascist.
hold on. I know what you're talking about. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh,
Not sympathizer.
No.
Kree supremacist?
I'll look it up. You just keep.
I was gonna say now I'm wanting to hear that because I know the word, but
just
I
keep
can't
telling
think of
me
it.
things.
But no, I think it. Yeah, because I know I'm thinking I'm like that would have been a really cool thing to show, go into, like having Guardians 2. Because like I was thinking that the other day. The last time we saw Thanos was, I think, Avengers 2.
It was.
We saw him in Guardians. I freaked out. We saw him in Avengers 2. It was awesome. That was it.
Yeah, no, that was the last time.
But and then I heard something about him being in a movie every year before Infinity War, and I think that would have been cool to just kind of tell you, hey, he's still out there.
I agree.
Yeah, hey, he's still doing he's doing things, and like having the things that he's like. I understand you have to have your movies like be standalones, but have the end credit scene tie in a little bit more instead of, hey, let's make a joke, like how some of those were. Like, you don't have to show me in my thing. Like, you don't have to show me Doctor Strange's. Oh, hey, there's Thor. Like, okay, just
Ragnarok.
show that in Thor Ragnarok. Don't show me it like that. Show me, hey, he's looking in the cosmos and Thanos finds out, or he's using the time stone or something like that, and Thanos somehow finds out, and it shows Thanos finding out, hey, time stone, there it is, I'm coming for it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Same thing with Guardians 2. I think having the very last, like Adam Warlock was a cool tease.
Yeah, but they're not gonna
do anything with it.
They'll do something with Guardians 3, but I'm just like,
even if that's a thing that's gonna happen anymore.
Who cares?
But Thanos being like, all right, busting through, like, it doesn't even have to be a huge action set piece.
Yeah.
Just show all the destruction that he's able to do as he's walking in and gets the Power Stone. And he just, like, you don't even have to show... Yeah, no, like, literally, like, he takes the stone, he blows up all this stuff, takes the stone, drops it in, this big flash of light happens, that's it.
Yeah.
You know? And that's how that's how the end credit scene ends. You know what I mean? Like, just... I thought, I mean, it's too big, and why we're complaining about it now is it's beyond me.
But I mean, you know.
But I think that would just been cool to have that thought going through, like, oh crap, he's still out there, instead of it just being like, oh yeah, he's there. Oh yeah, I forgot he's there. You know what I mean?
Well, all this stuff's going on. He got 2 stones. I'm like, I would have liked to see how he got 2 stones.
Oh, you found out how he got that one. The space stone. The only thing you don't see is how he gets the Power Stone. Because you watched him get the space stone.
I wanted to see him get the Power Stone.
Oh, I did too. I wanted to see him get the Power Stone. I played in my mind how Infinity War was going to open, and it was because they kept saying, oh, he does something terrible. And I was like, yeah, he's going to destroy Xandar. Yeah, he's going to get the Power Stone and blow up Xandar.
Yeah.
I think that would have been awesome. He already has it.
Yeah.
I'm like, crap. But then, yep, gets the whole gauntlet, snap, everyone fades to dust. Cool, I'm glad they went that way. But
however, here's where I think Infinity War messed up. I say you cut the movie at the snap.
Oh, that would have been cool. I want to say,
because now they're just like, I'm like, oh, Spider-Man died. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Black Panther's getting a sequel, and everyone's like, well, what if they take place before Infinity War? I'm like, they don't.
Yeah.
If they do that, then they're dumb.
Yeah.
But they don't.
That would,
that's where you end the movie, because then people are just like,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're doing the thing with The Walking Dead, where you're like, who did Negan kill?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that would have been cool.
That's where you end that movie, but no.
Phil, have we had this conversation?
It sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like we've had this conversation. Have we had this conversation on this show?
Sounds very familiar, doesn't it?
But no, I completely agree. I think that would have been awesome. I am glad that you know what to expect, semi.
I mean, kind of, but it's just like
at the same time,
stakes. You're just like, eh.
Yeah, like literally everyone's like, oh, they're all gonna come back. You know what I mean? But instead of doing that, being like, oh, wait a second, because now, like, if you did that and you were like, okay, who died? You would have no idea.
Yeah. You
would have no clue. You know what I mean? I just think I think that would have been a cooler discussion, because we would have had an entire episode on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you, all the people that supposedly lived, I would have been like, I think they all died. Like, I would have said all the original Avengers died, and the new movie's going to be the new Avengers taking out Thanos.
Yeah, I would have thought that too.
That's what I would have thought. But no, it's the complete opposite. It's the old Avengers taking out Thanos, and then the new Avengers are going to come back. Obviously.
What can Black Widow do against him?
And see, that's what I thought about a lot of those characters. But then they didn't even really fight him. He just was like...
Black Panther, he just...
Done. Speaking of, I want my Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, you're probably not getting it. I don't think,
Did you email the people?
Amazon gave me a refund because it took too long, but I mean, it still says waiting to be shipped. I emailed him, and I got a response back from Amazon, but not the seller.
Oh.
Amazon said, hey, contact the seller. I was like...
I want that gauntlet.
Yeah, well, F off.
No, that's mainly, we talk about Thanos a lot on this show. I actually open up the video with that, which, if you know us, at DJ Ellis Nerd Talk, we talk about Thanos a lot.
The thing is before Infinity War, and even during Infinity War, I don't really care about Thanos that much. In the books, I don't read the
I was
books.
excited when he showed up.
I was too.
After Avengers, but...
Yeah, now I'm like, even now, I'm just like, yeah, he's cool, he's a cool little villain, but like, he's not Josh Brolin's best movie of the year. And it's an alright. Sicario 2
I was
Days
going
of
to say,
Soldado.
you were going to say Sicario. You know what?
I mean, like, Thanos is always, like, he's a cool villain.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't know, the people who are like, Thanos is my favorite villain now. I'm like, read a book. You'll be like, oh, he's lame AF. Used to be. When he did all the cool stuff, he was lame. Infinity Gauntlet storyline. And they keep trying to reamp Infinity storylines. I'm like, give him a new storyline.
Yeah, like
not everything he has to do has to have the word Infinity associated with it.
Yeah.
Like the Thanos imperative is cool.
Although that would be like having Galactus without eating planets.
No, it wouldn't.
Would it?
Because that's how he survived.
That's true.
But Thanos was a villain before the Infinity Gauntlet, like for a while. So he has that repertoire. Whereas Galactus has been a villain solely to eat planets.
Yep.
So. Granted, he wasn't popular before.
Yeah, no. Like, he was known.
He had the Thanos copter.
Yeah, when he turned his head, there were so many people that are like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Like, my wife, no clue. You know what I mean? Like, no one knew. I had friends that were like, is that Galactus? I think I said that earlier. But
a lot of people thought it was Red Skull.
Yeah, some people thought it was Red Skull. Which was a weird. Cool, yet. Huh?
Infinity War?
Yeah, talking about that. But
it was weird.
It was weird.
Why is a Nazi protecting the Soul Stone?
Hey, man. It's because he touched one of the stones one time. That's his qualifications. Now he has the job.
That was a cool little, like, knock.
Yeah, it would have been, like, it's cool, and literally the only thing it's there for is to be like, because it's Marvel picking up their pieces from when they were like, oh, hey, here's things that happened way back in the day. And then they're like, oh yeah, I guess we gotta pay off on all that. Like, people were like, what about the other Infinity Gauntlet? Fake. Oh, where's Red Skull? He's out there in space somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Do people not understand Easter eggs? That's all Odin's
yeah, that's all it was. But no, see, here's the thing: people are like, oh no, that's a thing now. Like, it's a thing now. It's a thing now.
Or Dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
After we left King Kong, he was like, everything in that movie is a metaphor. I'm like, dog, I just think it's man versus animal.
Yeah, it's a giant monkey.
There's a giant.
Not a monkey.
No, there's a giant monkey versus man. And Brie Larson.
Captain Marvel.
That's fine.
Oh, speaking of, have I told you my theory? Speaking of Kong, just real quick. All right, you watched the Godzilla 2 trailer. I know you did. The Tywin Lannister, the old guy that says "Long live the king."
Yeah. He's talking about King Kong.
People, myself included, are theorizing that he might be Tom Hiddleston's character from Kong.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I mean, the age thing adds up. Because it was like the, 60s, 70s?
Yeah, Cold War, right? Or Vietnam?
It was Vietnam.
Yeah, he would be about that age. It's some war.
Was it
Samuel
World War II?
Jackson. No, it's not World War II.
I'm trying to think, because it was the Japanese. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't World War II.
The beginning is World War II.
Yeah, that's why.
Vietnam,
that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah, and then they are, yeah, so the age thing adds up. They're both British. All adds up.
Does John Goodman die in that movie?
John Goodman, dude, yeah, he gets the crap killed out of him, man.
How does he die?
He gets eaten.
By Kong?
No, he gets eaten by the skull crawlers.
King Ghidorah?
No, he has the little flash. He has a little flash thing.
Isn't King Ghidorah the king of the skull crawlers?
No.
Oh, he's an alien.
I don't know what he is.
He's an alien.
I don't know what he is in the new movie. He's a Titan. They're all Titans, apparently.
I mean, I'm alright with that, but what I've always liked about King Ghidorah is that he is an alien.
Yeah. Yeah, likewise.
Monster X.
That's
a kick butt name.
Monster
I know it's
X.
like literally just monster and then a letter.
X.
But it's just like, you hear Monster X, you're like...
Oh, you know this thing. It's like Chemical X.
Wait, or is it Monster Zero?
He's Monster Zero.
Who's
But
Monster
I
X?
was just gonna.
Monster
Monster
X
X was
him
him in
Wars,
Final Wars,
which is
yeah.
also kick butt.
Which is also
Monster
yeah.
Zero is
Monster
also
Zero.
kick butt
Yep.
name.
That
So
technically
simple.
that's what they give. That's his name, and that's what they've given him in the Monarch website or whatever like that. They
Monster
call
Zero?
him Monster Zero.
I love that name.
Yep, Monster Zero.
I want to rewatch those movies, but there's so much dialogue in between the fighting.
Oh yeah.
I just don't care.
I'm excited about that movie because I watched it. I've seen 2 movies now where that trailer has shown.
I have not seen it in theaters yet.
Oh my god.
Don't you see King Ghidorah's eye?
Dude, you see all 6 of his eyes. They're all bright yellow.
Because you don't see, like, him yet. You see that.
Yeah, you
don't
saw
You
that.
don't really see the full body shot.
Nope, you don't see a full body. Well, you kind of see one of his
eyes.
heads poke their eye in a window.
Yeah, that's what the...
But, no, yesterday I saw the Meg, and
What would you give
they
it out
showed
of
the
10? What would you give Meg out of 10?
Oh, 7. No, not even that. It's like a 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you go in thinking, I just want to watch a giant shark eat things, 8, 9. All right? That's literally, the movie should be called A Giant Ass Shark Eats Things.
Get what you paid for.
Yeah, that's what you are paying for. But,
I just don't like Jason Statham.
yeah. I think of a generic action hero. Do you thinking of one?
Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's him. He plays.
You know who else I don't like?
Who's that?
Woody Harrelson. I don't know why.
Oh.
Everyone loves him. I have no reason to not like him.
I
I don't
feel
like the way he
if he
talks.
smiles, he would like. It always looks like he's missing teeth, but he's not.
It looks like his nose is like
Oh, it has. Yeah, but no. What were we talking about?
Godzilla in theaters.
Oh yeah, no. I watched the trailer in theaters. I've seen it twice now,
I want to
and
see it.
oh my god,
That's what I want to see.
dude! I literally the first time. I wish I was exaggerating. I literally was watering up because it was seeing, and I've talked about this, seeing monsters that we grew up with. They were always in suits, and they were always puppets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were always puppets. And now I watched.
This is a benefit of CGI.
Yes, this is a benefit. Is that I've seen Mothra, I've seen Rodan, I've seen King Ghidorah, full CG on the screen now, and I watched it in a huge screen, and I about lost my freaking mind.
See, I think that they are a benefit of CGI.
Uh-huh.
And going back to Infinity War, watching the featurettes, they're just like, yeah, we have this small piece of land, everything else is CG. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
and like you look at the people in the suits, and like Spider-Man's suit, there's
Yeah,
it's
he's
all
not wearing
CG.
a suit. Yep, it's all
And
CG.
that pisses me off.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think you
he-
could do.
Like, I don't care what you say
Mhm.
about Spider-Man in any of the MCU movies. Whenever he's full costume, does not look real.
No.
Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield are real.
Yeah.
They're actually
And they look, yeah.
Like,
Tobey
and-
Maguire's outfit looks not Tobey Maguire's.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield's in Amazing Spider-Man 2 looks
looks
amazing.
great.
Yeah.
I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. It's probably
Yeah.
my second favorite Spider-Man so far.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it ticks me off because even when he's Iron Spider, I'm just like, dude, you look fake.
Mhm.
Civil War, I won't touch on that, but
Yeah, when
Civil War,
especially when his helmet's off,
yeah,
I'm just like,
Civil War, he looks plastic.
oh, when he's moving his
AF.
hand, I'm like, no, stop moving.
Just everything about his suit just pisses me off. But they even show like there's a deleted scene. It's weird. I don't know why it exists, but it's a deleted scene with Ebony Maw.
Ebony Maw.
Which one is that?
He's the one, the
Okay,
Squidward.
never mind. It's not Ebony Maw. It's the Golem Maya.
Oh, that's Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive.
Yeah, those irrelevant people. They're showing them.
Yeah.
They're all CGI.
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
But I'm like, and then you look at their face. I'm like, you could easily do that practical.
Mhm.
It's just face paint and a costume. It's
Yeah.
Ronin.
Yep.
Ronan's all practical.
It's fine.
And he looks great. It
Yeah,
does
it's
not
great.
look
Looks
like
fine to me.
does not look human at all.
Right.
These guys have the that's all you have to do.
Mhm.
They have blue face with black up here.
Yeah.
Or she does.
Yeah, and just like add some makeup on that. Like I guess you're trying to save money on and time on
But
the
to me,
outfit,
they
and the
look-
makeup and stuff like that.
They look
but,
fake AF in that fight scene.
Like I get it with what do you call him? The big one.
Sure.
Cole Obsidian.
You can't do that practical. It's like Hulk.
Yeah, like that I get.
Ebony Maw, I kind
Even
of get.
Corvus, I get just because he has like sharp. Well, in the comics, he has like super sharp teeth and like the way his body works, his arms are way longer than his. Like I kind of get that.
No, Ebony Maw, you could even do
Ebony Maw,
practical
some
because
kind of mask, prosthetic mask.
Voldemort. That's what they did with him.
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Voldemort. Get all of your magical needs at Voldemort.
I don't know how to say his freaking name. I'm not supposed to say it anyway. I'm just gonna call him Tom Riddle from now on.
Tom Riddle.
I like that name. I don't like Voldemort.
Tom Riddle.
I like Tom Riddle.
Tom Riddle. That doesn't sound near as Voldeming.
As Voldemort.
As villainous.
No, it doesn't. Villainous. The gentlemen are killing it. It's a song I wrote forever ago. No, I don't know.
The gentlemen are killing this.
Yeah, it's kick butt. The rest of the song kicks butt too.
Can you say that about your own music? I don't know. I've never written a song.
I can, because I wrote it. It's bad A.
Oh. I thought that about a beat I wrote earlier. What are you doing?
Oh, it's just part. I thought that was like a spider.
Oh, no.
No, I mean, I don't. What was I saying? Oh, Godzilla. I want to see a full trailer. You
Oh,
first,
yeah.
The first time I watched that, I didn't like it because I watched it in line at the World of Coke.
Oh.
Silent.
No.
I was like,
no.
the only thing about that trailer, and if you watch it again, you'll notice it. They reuse the same shot of Rodan twice, him flying over the city, and then they show it again. I think it's actually him doing like that kind of motion. They show it twice.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. Movies do that all the time, but like, I just like it's funny.
Yeah. See, I watched all of the Comic-Con trailers.
Yeah.
On the TV, like my big TV, and I put it up as loud as I could.
Are the Comic-Con trailers different than the one that we got?
No, they're all the same.
Oh.
Like I'm talking, like I watched the Godzilla trailer, the Aquaman trailer, the Shazam trailer.
How do you feel about the Aquaman trailer? I know we've talked about it forever.
Aquaman
the more
trailer.
I watch it, the more I'm just like.
The more you're. I haven't watched it in a couple weeks.
I'm not sold on him, on Aquaman.
I'm excited about Black Manta. Orm looks great. Atlantis looks amazing.
Pops were announced.
Pops were announced. I'm getting that Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Black Manta.
Already got one.
Yeah. I'm getting Black Manta. The one from the movie. Because that thing looks dope.
It looks the same.
Oh, and you... No, it doesn't.
With a black helmet.
No, the eyes are a lot bigger.
Okay.
He's holding a gun.
I don't have time for this.
And a sword. His outfit's not just a wetsuit.
Okay, well then, why don't you get the Ant-Man and the Ant-Man and the Wasp pop?
Because it's the same. No, I will admit, your Ant-Man looks a lot cooler than mine.
A lot silkier.
Yeah, he looks a lot silkier. Mine's like the old OG, like...
The practical suit?
Yeah. But, what was I talking about?
I don't remember.
We were talking about Aquaman. Oh, you asked me about the Aquaman trailer.
Oh.
I think Atlantis looks amazing. I am excited, mentioning the pops. One of the pops of Aquaman is actually him in the full OG Aquaman suit with a trident, with the trident, not his 5 dent. Yeah, it's the actual like golden trident that he's supposed to have. I'm excited about that. Orm literally looks like he's pulled from a comic book.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna look like that in the movie.
He won't, but the pop does, and that gives me hope.
I like that I can have an Ocean Master pop now.
Yeah,
because I think he's my favorite Aquaman villain.
Mm-hmm.
So
see, Black Manta's one of my favorite DC villains. Period. No, he really is.
He's a treasure hunter.
No, man, the things he's done to Aquaman, like he killed his son, man. He killed his baby. He killed his son, man. That's like as low as you can get. Dead air. That's like that's the most middle finger you could do to a superhero is, hey, you know that baby you love, killed it.
Or you could break their back.
Or you could, well, you could heal. Apparently, you could just heal from that. You just got to get out of it. You just got to get out of your seat, and you're fine.
Or apparently. Just get it snapped back in.
Dark Knight Rises style.
First half of that movie is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Everything else is.
Yeah, once he gets his back broken, like if he got his back broken and they had the end credits, I've been like, A+, A+.
Yeah, and Black Man is cool.
Black Manta, I'm excited about him. I'm excited about him. I know he won't be in it as much. But
will he though? Because he's the Lego set that came out for the movie.
Man, I hope he's not in that movie. And I swear if he dies, I'm gonna be no. If he dies, then you run.
Who else you got?
Well, it's his son. His son's the one that does most of the damage because the son has a grudge.
What if that is the son?
I will be pissed. I'll be pissed because what will happen? Because what I think will happen, you know, when he's beating up that submarine full of people. I think Black Manta's dad is in there. Aquaman kills Black Manta's dad. Black Manta gets his suit.
Yeah.
tries to take out Aquaman. I swear if Aquaman kills Black Manta and we're like, all right, we're done with him, I'm going to be... Yeah, and Ocean Master beats him. I'm like, who else do you got?
That's it.
Because you're also doing the Trench, which is the only other thing I can think of.
Like, you can do the others, but I'm like, the others are good guys.
Yeah. Like, they're doing the Trench, Black Manta, and Orm. Those are the three things I want to... Like, if they did a trilogy of Aquaman
the Trench
movies...
you can't do in a one movie. Or the Trench you can do in, like, a beginning of a movie.
Which looks like they're going to do something like that. But, yeah, the Trench is going to be a thing. That's all I could think of was those three. I am excited. Orm riding a Mosasaur was pretty dope.
You could always do Cthulhu. That's one of his villains.
You're kidding?
No.
That's awesome. I'm okay with that. I take that back. I'm okay with that.
I don't know. It's like Ant-Man. They did Yellow Jacket. He's like, who else you got? And they did Ghost.
Oh yeah.
But I think
Egghead,
Ghost,
but then even Egghead was...
Egghead was in Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Wasp,
he
but
was
died.
Ghost's dad.
Which I thought was cool.
Yep.
I love Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't
Ghost
know
was
why.
good, but she's not a...
She's not a villain.
She's a he, and I think he's a changeling. No, he's like a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
Or something. He's like all about corporate espionage and like getting government
He's in that Ant-Man
secrets.
season 1 book that I have.
Yep.
It's a good little book.
Mm-hmm.
Art's weird, but well, Ghost isn't even a... Oh, Ghost is a Spider-Man villain. Is that what you were saying? I thought you were
Ghost,
saying
or at least originated from Spider-Man comics.
I thought Ghost was awesome. I loved her.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, Marvel's falling back into the villain
I
thing.
liked it.
Like,
I think I
she's cool.
totally got it. I totally got it.
Yeah.
I even liked that they were like, no kids. You know, no kids, and she didn't.
Yeah.
You know, they talked about it like, you're not doing that.
Yeah.
So they were, because then if they did do the kids thing, it would have been the same ending as the first one.
Yeah.
Where, oh, I got your kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't like him.
Yellow Jacket?
I liked his outfit.
No one liked Yellow Jacket.
His outfit was dope.
Yellow Jacket is up there with Malekith.
His outfit was dope,
Oh, is
though.
that, yeah. No, I agree. Malekith was just terrible outfit, terrible voice, terrible everything.
Yeah.
Yellow Jacket had a really cool outfit. I loved that pop.
You know, I never understood why they never did the Wrecking Crew in Thor. Because I'm pretty sure the Thor...
yeah.
You still could, because I think Chris Hemsworth's not done with Thor.
No. Especially with Taika Waititi.
I think
He's talking
there's
about
another
loving
movie
Taika Waititi.
that he hated, or there's another movie kind of like Thor: The Dark World, and then Avengers: Infinity War. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, just kill me off."
Yeah.
But I don't think he's done.
No, not after. No. And especially them. They wouldn't give him a new weapon, new style, new everything, and then revitalize the character like they did in Ragnarok and not do more Thor.
Yeah.
Especially with him having like Valkyrie and all those other characters.
Oh, dude, everyone. That's probably my top 5 best comic book movies of all time.
Oh yeah.
It's up there. Probably number 3 or 2. I don't know.
No, that's a great movie.
Avengers are probably number 2.
I remember you going into that movie like, this is gonna suck.
I was ready to
because
walk
you were so pissed about the assigned season.
That's what I was more mad about. I didn't really care about the movie.
And you were already in a bad mood, but then you were like, nope, I like this.
I loved it.
Oh, it was great.
Loved
Jeff
that movie.
Goldblum, as soon as he showed up.
I was dying. I didn't even understand what he said because I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, that was great. I just loved hearing your reaction because I could, like as soon as he opened his mouth, you were just like, ah! Like, I kept hearing, ah! From over
I loved
a couple of scenes. It was great.
Hilarious. But I didn't appreciate Valkyrie in the theater that much, and then I watched it again, and I was like,
I mean,
dope.
Valkyrie's amazing. I loved her a lot.
I own every Valkyrie thing I've ever found. So I own that.
I like that. Not ever made, I've ever found.
I've ever found. I'm not
I
going
like
to go
that.
out of my way.
I like
want
that a
shirt.
lot.
There's a shirt with the Valkyrie logo on it. But I even own a little Valkyrie. Oh, she's knocked over there with my Switch dog. But I own the Summer Conference, whatever the heck it's called. I can't read it from here.
It's a Funko 2018 limited edition summer conference exclusive.
You read that bottom to top.
No.
You read it bottom and then top and then
Oh,
middle.
the limited edition 2018 convention summer. Funko. Crown.
2018.
Valkyrie. Ragnarok Thor.
Marvel.
633.
336.
Pop! Exclamation point. Tessa Thompson.
I'm done.
Okay, we're done.
I love her. I want her to get her own movie.
Oh yeah, no. I think I heard there's something called, they're gonna want to do the A Force or something like that, which is an all Avengers girl team, or all girl Avengers team.
I'm alright with that. I don't care. I think that works better than Gotham City Sirens.
I agree.
because no one cares for that. But like the women in the MCU are
Pretty.
calling.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you said, but I agree with it.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Cool.
Witch, amazing. The Captain Marvel is gonna be great.
I hope she sucks, just so people can look at that and be like, "Oh, Joe said that," and then she wasn't.
And that's what I said about that. I mean, you say that about Black Panther because if you watch our first podcast, I talk about how Black Panther is one of my favorite or one of my most anticipated.
It was my most anticipated movie of last year too.
Or this year.
Or this? Will it come out this year?
It came out this February of this year.
Dumb.
T'Challa.
T'Challa. No, I would be alright with that. Her, Captain Marvel, that'd be unstoppable if you just had Valkyrie and Captain Marvel.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, you get them two, Scarlet Witch.
Oh, that's it.
You're done.
It's like the three strongest people that we've met so far.
Black Widow's gonna show up and be like, "Hey, what do you need me to do?"
She's not alone. Shut up. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Because even the ladies from
Okoye.
I like them, but they can. I don't want to see that. I want to see those three just take on like someone. Who they can probably take on Galactus just by themselves.
Oh yeah. No, I'm excited about all that. I would be okay with that.
Who about you got? You want to see? I want to see a Silver Surfer solo movie.
Oh, back to that.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, dude. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. It's just us chatting.
No. Yeah, we're just chilling.
We don't have any itinerary.
Nope, not this week.
Silver Surfer solo film, because you haven't seen that. He's always been just the one movie he's in. He's been associated with Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Granted, I like the way he looked in that movie. Cause
he looked amazing.
It's not really hard.
Who was the actor?
It's the same guy who does Abe.
I know what you're talking about.
It's him.
Yeah.
Apparently, Hellboy, the movies are like god tier. When you talk about comic book movies, I didn't.
No, they're good. I like both of them.
I watched the.
I
Golden
remember enjoying
Army,
both of them.
And when I was like 10, whenever it came out, and I was just like, I didn't get it.
I don't like the dude that was made. I remember not liking the dude that was made of smoke, but I know the first Hellboy is really good. Second Hellboy I didn't remember being it as good, but I did remember enjoying it.
Abe Sapien in
Abe
that
Sapien.
thing? I always liked him for some reason.
Abe Sapien's cool.
Gross.
No, Ron Perlman looks like he was perfect as Hellboy in my opinion, and I am excited about Hellboy, the new one. I am excited about the new Hellboy.
Him?
The guy. Did you ever watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Hopper.
I hate him. I hate him mainly because of the Steven Crowder video. He's a bad actor.
Crowder.
Love Steven Crowder. Change my mind?
Change my mind.
Yeah.
Who's that? Okay, you got me lost, man. I'm losing it.
Hold on, you just keep talking. I'll show you.
But yeah, no, they actually showed a video, not a video, I'm sorry, a picture of Hellboy, with Copper. I don't know the actor's name off the top of my head. I forgot. I apologize, but they showed a picture of him like way back, like a long time ago. He looks amazing. He looks great. I'm really excited about that movie. I think it either comes out 2019, like the end of 2019, or sometime in 2020, somewhere around there. But no, I'm excited that they're making a new Hellboy. Now, what they're going to do with it,
That's Steven Crowder.
Yeah, I knew that.
I love him.
Yeah, I saw one that said, "I pee-peed my pants," or I pee-peed myself, changed my pants. Instead of change my mind, it said change my pants or something like that, or it was something stupid. But no, Punisher #1 came out this week.
Is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing that made me go, what? Was that, you remember Punisher is in space. Last time I checked, Punisher was Ghost Rider and he's in space.
Yeah.
Apparently not anymore. Apparently.
What?
I don't even know. I don't know.
God darn it, Marvel, we gave you a chance with this fresh start.
Now, did I buy Punisher #1? Yeah. Am I going to follow it? I don't know.
Are you still following Iron Man?
Nope.
How about Iron Man issue 2? I haven't read it yet.
I got Laugh of Captain Marvel issue 2. I haven't read it yet. They have yet. Okay. Apparently Venom is like super hot right now. With Null.
Oh.
You know who the symbiote god?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Apparently,
You told me that. You told me that.
Yeah, the stupid thing. I didn't like it, but
I had someone tell me today that because we have a Venom end cap at Target.
Oh, did you?
Well, there's
yeah, because there's a lot of stuff. Yeah,
and one of the guys that was setting it up today was just like, dude, Carnage is cool. I want to get his logo tattooed on me. I'm like, what's Carnage's logo?
What's Carnage's logo?
He doesn't have one.
Yeah.
It'd be like his face, I guess. But like his face looks like Venom.
Just red.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm like, what would be his logo? He's like, the thing on his chest. I'm like, his chest is
What
just
thing
red.
is just red and black?
Yeah, with.
Yeah. I'm completely lost on what that
I
guy
didn't
wants.
say any of this because I didn't want to be that
Right.
guy just ruin his life.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know what his idea of Venom or Carnage's logo is.
Right. I'm completely lost.
Is it like the ultimate Carnage where he's like that orange thing? In the middle
Oh
of his
yeah.
chest?
Which even then, that just looks like an orange spot.
Yeah. Whatever.
You got me lost.
Carnage is weird. Why do people like Carnage so much? He's mean.
Yeah. I like Carnage.
I like Carnage. I'm just like, I look at him.
There's
Venom's better.
Yeah. Oh, Venom's better.
Toxin. Hashtag Team Toxin.
I don't like Toxin. There, I said
I
it.
like the idea of Toxin.
Toxin's Carnage's baby.
It's Venom and Carnage's baby. He happens in the Venom versus Carnage.
Yeah. No,
storyline.
that's
the combination of the two.
He is in that story, the Venom versus Carnage story.
He's a good guy though.
He is a good guy because he molds himself with a cop, but from my understanding,
The Jedi are evil.
shut up.
Easy. Not even hard.
From my shut up, don't say it. But from my understanding, Carnage was pregnant at the beginning of that story, and he gave birth to what became Toxin, and he was stronger than both of them. That's how I viewed it. The art in that book was really good, except when it was really weird. I remember.
Is that the cover of that book is cool, but other
Yeah.
than that,
That was the first book I got when I went to Second and Charles
really?
for the first time. I'm sorry, I should have said it that way.
Much like their father, Venom Carnage produced Offspring, a third symbiote.
Huh.
Yeah. Carnage felt. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Carnage felt only dislike and hatred towards his new spawn, even
His
though
baby.
he gave birth to it.
His baby.
But that's why he's apparently got a little bit of blue, is because when he gave birth, I guess a little bit of venom mixed in with him.
I mean, like,
Whatever.
Venom is Carnage's daddy.
Symbiotes are weird.
Yeah, symbiotes are
Why
weird.
is Carnage red?
I don't know. I guess
I
because
guess 'cause of
Cletus
the
cast.
Is it because he only feels hate?
I have no idea.
Does the symbiote has anything to do with emotion? Because why is he purple with venom?
Semi. Kind of.
Because
I don't
Cletus
know.
Cassidy's like a sociopath serial killer, so
Yep.
maybe that's why it's red, because he only sees the emotion of hate.
He's just like, I can't. No, it's not like the Green Lanterns or anything like that. No. Now,
Is it just red? 'cause
pretty
it
much
looks cool?
whatever you are,
The
like if
person.
you're a terrible person, you're going to do terrible things with them. But you take somebody like Agent Venom,
Yeah.
he did good things with the Venom suit.
Yeah.
He was essentially in control.
Was that the same Venom suit that took over Eddie Brock, or is that a different Venom suit?
Same suit.
Ah, God.
Same suit, different host.
What is their planet? Do you know?
Clentar.
What do they look like on their
Clantar.
planet? Are they just
Clantar.
slime, or do they look like...
Yeah, essentially just like formless slime. I mean, they can form like, hey, this is what I look like, but it's just different colored symbiotes.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. And then they had a god
That's
that was there
weird.
before the Big Bang, and he forged them
Impossible.
in fire, which is why they don't like heat and they don't like supersonic sounds.
And
Because
Here's the thing.
They
I didn't know
explain
they didn't
all
like
that stuff.
fire.
oh yeah,
I knew they didn't like sound.
Yep. yeah, they're weak to fire too.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Has that ever been a thing, or is
Yep.
that new? Okay.
They're a bad thing.
That's fine.
Not as prevalent as the supersonic
I feel
thing.
like everybody's weak to fire.
Yeah.
Unless you're.
I'm
Human
weak to
Torch.
fire.
Dude, I'm weak to fire. Freddy
Uh-huh.
Krueger's weak to fire.
Yeah,
Granted,
granted.
he was made in fire. I'm not done. Now I'm done. But I wasn't done.
Dude, it's cold now. It's gonna taste like pee.
Yeah, I guess.
Just heat it up. But
Random question.
can I borrow that?
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
If he was real and was trying to eat you.
What would he turn himself into?
What would he make?
You know what he would turn himself into. Freaking yeah. A giant freaking scorpion.
I was thinking about that.
I mean, I wish it would be something else.
Yeah.
But no, it would be a giant freaking scorpion.
I say bear, but like at the same time, I'm like, I want to think of a different answer. I think he'd probably turn to like the Strangers. And I just open my window and there'd just be one of the Strangers or a guy in a mask just standing out there. Because that's like home invasions.
Yeah.
Those kind of home invasions scare the crap out of me.
Yeah. Or it's just like people that you don't know that don't know you that are just like, reason. There you are.
And they just like, they don't just walk into your house. They just like the anticipation of them doing it.
Frickin' crap, no.
That's kind of what he would turn himself into.
Either that or crippling self-doubt. I'm just kidding. No, he would... That or...
He'd turn into an anxiety prescription that I can't refill.
What? But, no, I think I am also... I've gotten everything I've wanted to say out today. You?
The only thing we had scheduled to say was the Star Wars Resistance.
Yeah, that's it. And then we just wanted to talk about Marvel stuff.
Quick,
yeah. I'm hoping... The frickin'... no, I'm hoping...
Smells like burnt plastic in here.
Oh, God, you ain't kidding.
Might be.
Oh, so before we die of plastic poisoning...
You ever burnt human skin?
I cannot. I have burnt mine, but not enough to make it smell. Is Cthulhu on... Oh, it's just
an octopus.
It's just a really mad octopus.
It's my favorite one.
It's a really mad octopus. I'm just... Is that what you do? You just stick it in.
It's the first time I ever flinched at it.
I know. Well, I had it right there.
I felt it. Usually I'm pretty good about not flinching at it.
But no, I'm good for... I've gotten all the... So,
just pull it up OBS. And then...
Yeah, it's just like, hey, by the way. No. I hope you guys enjoyed the show for today. Literally, it's just us. Just thank you guys for tuning in on the talk. Hope you guys didn't comment anything and want us to talk about anything.
Sorry, I didn't look.
We didn't look. We didn't even think to look at it. We'll just be straight up with you. It's been 2 weeks since we had our podcast.
We need to get back into
I've had 2 full weeks of school at this point, and you've had a Chiefs game that you've been recovering from and work.
But
so yeah, we've just been this week.
If y'all are interested, I don't know if we're doing it live or not, but I'll be on another channel's podcast, the Mr. Chaptastic. Would you stop looking at yourself?
I'm trying to. There we go. What does it say? By Ellis. What's with the?
By Ellis.
Oh.
We will be. Or I will be.
But you quit looking at yourself.
I'll be on a podcast tomorrow with the Mr. Chaptastic.
Yep.
I think tomorrow's podcast is episode 1.
Yes.
I can't say that. I'll say it. We've already cussed on this channel tonight. It's gonna be called The Shit Show. We're gonna be talking about what did I say we're gonna be talking about?
You were going to be talking about censorship.
Censorship. I couldn't remember the word. I kept wanting to say consensual.
Consensualship.
Consensualship. We talk about censorship on like all kind of platforms. But I think tomorrow it's going to be on his channel. But after that, I think he's going to make a whole new channel for it. So I'll be there.
Rocket.
Joe won't be there.
Yep.
I don't think it's live though. I don't know. But just go subscribe to him anyway because he's a cool guy and we've had him on the channel before.
Yep.
So, all right. Well.
You guys, thank you guys for tuning in. And someone else is saying something. Hold on, what's it say?
I hate caps lock.
Yeah, man. It's
LOL saying.
Blah.
It feels special. He's the first person we responded to all night.
I know. It feels special because we haven't been looking at our... I'm keep trying to put in my face so we can see what you're saying. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for commenting. And until next time... Dylan, what do I always say? Keep talking nerd, guys.